Hello, welcome back to this video to cover the June 2023 results. These videos, I like to make monthly updates of the results we got last month so we can document the results that we're getting in fashion, so you can perhaps compare with your results, or you can see the results that we're getting. So you can see it month by month and how we do on a yearly cycle. And if you're new to our channel, my name is Brandon. And my partner and I, we grow fashion labels and brands online, specifically with our fashion ad strategies. We've been in fashion for over 4 years now, and we've been doing this ever since. Typically, we grow fashion brands from a minimum 500K to $1 million per year, and we grow them to like 2 to 4 plus million. And if they're already there, we can grow them further, right? But typically, most of the brands we work with are doing at least 500K to 1 million per year, direct to consumer minimum. So let's jump into the trends that we're seeing and then the results. So June and July are the slowest months in fashion. Perhaps you might recognize this too, based on your numbers. Now, the June and July, the goal for June and July is to cruise and maintain profitability and to prepare for August and Q4. When fall season kicks in, right, just ramp up and go crazy, right? So the reason why we like to cruise and maintain profitability is because a lot of brands, what they do is to compensate for sales, right? Because of the downturn, they run a lot of these offers, like promotions, like mostly from like sales, discounts, just to bring in revenue and bring in sales, right? And if everyone's flooding the market with this, it's better to just back off and cruise and just maintain profitability. Well, so basically cruise and still sell full price, but don't go ham on sales and feel like you need to compensate for it. What you should be doing is, if this is your first time experiencing this could be like, you may be running sales because you need to compensate or you weren't ready for this. But on a yearly cycle, you always be prepared for June and July to have a downturn, right? So mostly people run sales because of a lack of preparation, because they need revenue, they didn't expect this, so now they need more cash flow, so which is why they do this. So my partner and I, we are very against running sales and discounts. We always want to sell full price 9 times out of 10 throughout the year, except for like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, right? So that's the reasoning for it. So there's no point in competing with all these brands running these crazy discounts and sales and just drive your brand value down and just attract a bunch of discount shoppers and not loyal customers, which is why we do that. So this coming month, July, once we update the results as well, it will mostly be around because of the strategy we're doing is just to cruise, chill out, and just maintain profitability, prepare for August and Q4, and once it hits, let it rip. Right. Now, let's dive into the results. So to give you some context on the results, if you're new, our strategy right now is 94% top of funnel, 2% middle, 2% bottom. The reason why we don't focus a lot on middle and bottom is because remarketing to existing customers is very easy, and it also cannibalizes your sales because they're probably getting your emails already. They're probably getting SMS marketing. If you're doing SMS marketing, there's no point in running ads to your existing customers if they're going to get your back-end marketing anyway. It's just burning money. There's no point. And your biggest market is the cold market. So, which is why we concentrate most of the budget on the biggest segment, right? Because they're the most cold, but they're the biggest. It's the biggest opportunity. So the results are based on this strategy. Now let's jump into it. So June 1st, June 30th, right, 2023. This brand spent about 70.4K, made about 435K at a 6.17 return on ad spend. This one spent about 39.7K, made about 158K at a, let's say 4, rounded up. This one spent about 59.8K, made about 351K at a 5.86 return on ad spend. This one spent about 19.6K, made about 62.3K at a 3.18 return on ad spend. And this one spent about 15.5K, made about 149K at a 9.44 ROAS. So you can see the range of results that we're getting within the fashion labels and brands we work with. Obviously, each of their margins are different, so they can sustain, and they have different goals, so they can sustain different ROAS. But the bottom line is that they're still maintaining profitability. They're still growing despite this slow period. So you can see the range of results that we're getting. So yeah, that pretty much ends this video. If you want to see more of this, just subscribe and use more of the useful fashion content that I'll be putting out on the channel that you can use for your brand. Feel free to use it with your team to grow your brand. That's great. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comments. If you do want to work with us though, and you want us to take you from, let's say if you're doing at least 500K to 1 million per year and you want to go to 2 to 4 plus million direct to consumer, I have a booking link in the description where you can book a call with me. And you'll be speaking to me personally. We'll understand what your brand is more, and then I can map out the game plan from there. And I also they have other useful resources you can swipe in the description. Like there's a Google document that shows exactly the strategy that we run, and you can just swipe that for your team. You do it yourself, grow yourself for sure. It's all free. Use it for you. But if you want us to grow for you, just book a call, and I look forward to speaking to you very soon. And if you are still subscribed, you just want to watch more content, look out for July, at the end of July, when I have the July video for results.